What if you could walk into a packed room, crush that presentation, or take a big risk without that awful, crippling knot in your stomach? Let's be honest, for most of us, fear is a constant hum in the background. The fear of being judged, of not being good enough, of what might happen. It costs us our peace of mind and, even worse, our opportunities. As the Stoics said, we often suffer more in imagination than in reality. But what if the secret to breaking free wasn't some modern self-help trend, but a 2,000-year-old philosophy forged in times of war, plague, and utter chaos? The Stoics, from the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius to the former slave Epictetus, were masters of mental toughness. They didn't have a magic trick to eliminate fear. They just learned how to master it. In this video, we're breaking down 7 of their most powerful and practical strategies to help you conquer your fears by focusing only on what you truly control. And you'll want to stick around, because strategy number 5 is a total game changer for social anxiety. If you're ready to build some serious mental resilience, go ahead and subscribe. It's free, and you'll be joining a community that's all about using ancient wisdom for modern problems. Strategy 1. The dichotomy of control. First up, the cornerstone of Stoic thought, the dichotomy of control. It's a beautifully simple idea that changes everything. You just separate everything in life into 2 buckets: what you can control and what you can't. You control your thoughts, your choices, and your actions. You don't control other people's opinions, the weather, or the final outcome of your efforts. Fear loves to live in that space where we try to control the uncontrollable. Think about posting something online. You control the effort you put into the post and the integrity behind it. You don't control the likes, the comments, or who gets offended. By pouring your energy only into your own actions, you detach from the anxiety of what everyone else thinks. As Epictetus taught, real peace arrives when you stop stressing about things that are out of your hands. Strategy 2. Practice present moment awareness. Strategy 2 is all about anchoring yourself in the here and now. Fear is almost always a story about the future. A what if that hasn't happened? The Stoics knew the present moment is the only thing we actually have. Marcus Aurelius was constantly reminding himself to just deal with what was right in front of him. So when you feel that anxiety starting to build, pull your focus back to your immediate reality. This isn't about ignoring your problems. It's about grounding yourself in what's real instead of getting swept away by imagination. If you're at a party and that social anxiety starts creeping in, zoom in on the conversation you're having right now. Actually listen. Notice the details in the room. This simple act of mindfulness stops your brain from spiraling into those catastrophic what-if scenarios. Strategy 3. Challenge your irrational fears. Alright, strategy 3 is where you become a detective of your own thoughts. The Stoics were logicians who understood that our biggest fears are born from irrational judgments, not facts. Marcus Aurelius put it perfectly. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. When you're terrified of public speaking, you aren't afraid of just talking. You're afraid of your judgment about it, that you'll be humiliated and everyone will laugh. Challenge that thought. Is that really a catastrophe? Or is it a totally survivable moment that you could even learn from? When you put your fears on trial with cold, hard reason, they lose their power. Strategy 4. Premeditatio malorum, negative visualization. Next is a strategy that sounds completely backward, but it works. It's called premeditatio malorum, or negative visualization. This isn't about being a pessimist. It's about being a realist who's prepared for anything. Spend a few moments and genuinely imagine that thing you're afraid of actually happening. What if you do lose your job? What if you totally bomb that exam? By mentally walking through the worst-case scenario, 2 things happen. First, you almost always realize that you could survive it. It wouldn't be fun, but it wouldn't be the end of you. Second, you desensitize yourself to the initial shock, which strips the fear of its emotional sting. Seneca said that by anticipating our troubles, we rob them of their power when they show up. It's a weirdly effective way to build resilience and, funnily enough, gratitude for everything you have right now. Strategy 5. Accept fear and respond deliberately. Strategy number 5 is about making peace with fear. but not letting it call the shots. The Stoics knew that the first jolt of fear, that flinch, is an involuntary reflex. You can't stop it from happening. But everything that comes after that feeling is 100% your choice. This is the absolute key to handling social anxiety. You might feel that rush of fear when you walk into a room. Fine, don't fight it. Acknowledge it. There's that feeling. Take a breath, and then deliberately choose your next move. Choose to stand tall. Choose to smile. Choose to start a conversation. Your initial reaction doesn't define you. Your chosen response does. That tiny pause between the feeling and the action is where all your power is hiding. Strategy 6: frame obstacles as opportunities. Number 6 is a mindset shift that turns fear on its head. Reframe every obstacle as an opportunity. For the Stoics, the thing that gets in the way becomes the way. This transforms fear from a wall you can't get over into a tool you can use. Every single time you face something you're afraid of, you get a chance to practice courage. Every time you fail, you get a chance to practice resilience and learn something new. Marcus Aurelius taught that whatever stands in our way can be fuel for our journey. So if you get harsh feedback on a project, instead of letting the fear of not being good enough win, you can see it as a perfect opportunity to practice humility, patience, and the discipline to get better. Strategy 7: reflect and cultivate self-discipline. And finally, the strategy that ties it all together: daily reflection. The Stoics were huge believers in journaling and self-review to track their progress and make their philosophy a habit, not just a theory. Just spend a few minutes each evening looking back on your day. When did you feel fear? How did you respond to it? What could you try to do differently tomorrow? This simple practice is like a workout for your mind. It builds the self-awareness and self-discipline you need to actually use these strategies, turning them from cool ideas into second nature. Over time, that discipline builds an unshakable foundation of inner peace. So, there you have it. 7 Stoic strategies to stop letting fear run your life. 1. Focus only on what you can control. 2. Anchor yourself in the present moment. 3. Put your irrational thoughts on trial. 4. Rehearse the worst-case scenario to build resilience. 5. Accept the initial feeling of fear, then choose your response. 6. See every obstacle as a chance to grow. And 7. Reflect every day to build real discipline. Fear might never vanish completely, but it absolutely does not have to control you. You have the tools to meet it with courage and calm. Just pick one of these strategies and try it out today. Which one of these hit home for you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this valuable, please like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom on how to live a better life.